Hello everyone, we are solving question number 59 from GATE 2015. It says, three distinct antigen X, Y and Z were used to raise antibodies. Antigen Z was injected in the mouse on day 0, followed by the administration of antigen X and Y on day 28. A second injection of antigen X was administered on day 70. The antibody titer were monitored in serum every day and the results are shown below. They have given a titer graph depending upon the respective days and as well as the day they have administered the antigen. So if you could see here, on day 0, they have administered antigen Z on day 0, right? And then they have administered antigen X and Y on day 28th. And on day 70, they have again given the exposure of antigen Z. So we have graph, we have antibody peak on different days, and then they are saying which one of the following statement regarding the antibody titer in the serum is incorrect. So they have given us 4 statements, and by looking at this graph we have to select which statement is wrong. So before taking you through the through each statement, let me just explain you how body react to any antigen and how the primary immune response and the secondary immune response work. So if you could see on the on your screen, this is basically a review of how our primary antigen exposure lead to immune response. And if you could see here that around when we have a primary exposure, around 14th day we have our first antibody generation. So this is very important to understand how antibody generate once we have exposure to any antigen. And if we have again, if there is a re-administration of the same antigen, which is called secondary antigen exposure, so how antibody generation happen after that? So this again you find a big peak of antibody generation, because here the memory cells will make they will remember the antigen and they will make antibody for the same. So coming back to the question, the statements were that Z specific IgG will be high on day 14. So if you could see here, on day 0 we have Z antigen, and on day 14 we have a peak. So definitely this statement is right, that on day 14 we will have IgG, Z specific IgG. Okay, so first statement is correct. Then they are saying that X specific antibody is antibody titer will be high on day 84. So if you could see here, day 84, and there is a second administration of antigen X on day 70. So yes, on day 84 there will be a high amount of X specific antibodies. So this statement is also correct. Coming to the third statement, where they're saying that X specific IgG will be high on day 42. So on day 42, when you have given antigen X and Y on day 42, definitely there will be X specific antibody as well as Y specific antibody. So here both antibodies are there, Y as well as X. Okay, so both the antibody is going to be here on day 42. So the third statement is also right, that yes, X specific antibody will be high on day 42. Then last statement is Y specific IgG will be high on day 84. It is the only option left. So you can eliminate the option and you can come to the answer D. Answer is D. But anyhow, because there is no administration of Y antibody on day 70, so there will be no generation of Y specific IgG on day 84. So last statement is not correct. This is incorrect. So answer here is D.